Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for a thoughtful Thursday. Thoughtful Thursday, November 14th. Okay, I have a delicious one for you today, and I'm ready for you today. You know how I always have a struggle trying to find some of the juiciest packages or pieces, excerpts? I'm ready for you today. So, thank you for all who are jumping on. For those of you who are new joining me, since January of this year, I have taken every Thursday and made it into a thoughtful Thursday that gives me an opportunity to share some books that I have read that have impacted my life and have made a difference, not just theory. If I cannot take theory, put it in my little toolkit and walk out and start using it, I that okay, that's the only thing I'm interested in change, in transformation, not just a big old head with some knowledge in it. So I introduce books or articles or podcasts or movies and all that kind of good stuff. So this one is, oh my goodness, it's so good. It is The Power of Positive Leadership by John Gordon. And John is just Jon. His mama didn't put an H in there. John Gordon, The Power of Positive Leadership. If you're familiar with the Energy Bus, he wrote that as well. This is so delicious. Delicious. Just listen to it and listen. This is not just, thank you for all who are jumping on with me. This is not just about Pollyanna. I think that might even be one of my excerpts because people think positive leadership and they immediately get a little raggedy attitude like, oh, that's for Pollyannas and anybody got time for all that. And you, no, he comes from a very realistic place of what can happen when we lead with positivity, when the entire culture, because that's what it's about. If all you're going to do is be able to line your bookshelves so you can say, oh, look how much I read, but nothing is changing in your life, that's why I have a problem. Okay, let me stick to the script. The script today, again, The Power of Positive Leadership, John Gordon. Jon is John. So when I say delicious, I mean delicious and applicable. Okay, so this is just okay. So these are just some of the delicious. Hey, Pastor Whitley, Elder Whitley, some of the delicious excerpts. A culture will not sustain itself. You must sustain it. Oh, good. Thank you, Mary. See, I already got an amen. You must sustain it. You must continue to build it, reinforce it, live it, protect it, and fight for it. These, I'm missing my peepers because my little letters are fuzzy. Okay, you have to do that. You must fight for it. Positive leaders don't live in a Pollyanna world. They understand that every day there are forces seeking to sabotage their culture and success, and so they work relentlessly on it. Then I wrote my own little part in here. Okay, well, he says, I've learned from many of these great leaders that you must invest in your culture in such a way that it becomes stronger than all the forces trying to sabotage it. You hear that? You must invest in your culture in such a way that it becomes stronger than all the other forces trying to sabotage it. Then my own little footnote, I am good for writing in other people's books. I need to probably like write my own book. I'm always adding to the author. I said, my family, my marriage, my relationships, my purpose are all worth this amount of effort. Okay, so you have to make your decision that you're going to decide some things are worth the effort that it takes to fight against all the opposing forces. Okay, another quip from this Thursday's Thoughtful Thursday selection, The Power of Positive Leadership, John Gordon. John, Jon. Okay. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. The power is not in the circumstance. It's in your state of mind and the love, the passion, the soul, the purpose, and perspective that you lead and create with. Let's take traffic, for example. See, that's why I love good authors. They not only make you think, If you're a little slow on the uptake, they'll give you an example to really bring it home for you. So let's take traffic, for example. One day, traffic really bothers you. Another day, you're listening to a great song or a podcast, you're in a terrific mood, and the traffic doesn't bother you. Is it the circumstance, which is the traffic, or is it your state of mind that is producing how you feel? If it was the circumstances, your response would be the same 100% of the time. Remember, listen to this, listen to this. If we can get our team members, our family, our members of our church, members of our bowling league, if we could get this concept into them, remember that it's never about the circumstance. It's not the challenge. It's not the change, the economy, the election, the adversity. It's not the setback that you're facing. It is always, always your state of mind and your thinking that produces how you feel and how you respond. Thank you for waiting. Oh, okay. All right, Elder Whitley. We're just going to keep waiting on that. Okay. I know you're just saying. We're just going to wait a little while on that. It's your thinking that produces how you feel and how you respond. It's your thinking. It's up in here. So it's not the circumstance. Okay. Let me hurry up with a couple of other my delicious points I want to make. Oh, now this one, again, I done wrote all in the book. I said, wow, because I was unfamiliar with this. Yes. I love that y'all do your good mornings and good afternoons to everybody on the podcast. On the perspective. Okay, so listen to this. Gandhi said, I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. Is that delicious or what? I said, wow to that. And then he says, and then the author says, and neither should you. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. My pastor's wife said, look, I am not a garbage can. You cannot bring your trash to me. Same concept. You may have a negative team. You may have negative customers, negative patients, negative neighbors, negative parents. You may have negative children. Okay, the first rule of thumb when weeding the negative is to not let it bring you down. Be more positive than the negativity you face. And this is coming from this one of my favorite chapters that he writes. Positive leaders confront, transform, and remove negativity. Okay, see, because some of us we got a misalignment on that. We think that being positive means being nice and everybody gets to stay and we're just going to play nice together. Okay. All right. You keep thinking that. So everyone needs to not be afraid. He says, be more positive than the negativity you feel. Don't be afraid of it. Negativity is like a barking dog. It seems powerful, but when you look it right in its eyes, it runs away. Negativity is no match for your courage, my favorite C word, your courage and your positivity. I know because I've worked with many positive leaders and watched how they transformed or removed the negativity and achieved amazing results. Okay, this is my last piece. My time is gone already. Okay, which chapter does this fall in? Okay, so this is, oh my goodness, this is so good. This falls into the chapter 8, positive leaders build great relationships and teams. Positivity on purpose. You're right, you better be on purpose or life's going to eat you up. You letting circumstances dictate how you feel? That'll never work. Okay, last thing. You have to decide whether you're going to serve me or we. If God has given you the platform of leadership, that decision has to be made early on. Are you going to serve me or we? Just an absolutely delicious book. And I already got one amen from an awesome leader. Okay, so my hope, I'm sure I didn't do the hard copy. And this is one that I would not do on hard copy. Well, If you like audiobooks, which I love, go for it. I just needed to write too much in this, and oh, I missed it. Okay, that we out of time for that tidbit. But listen, this is this week's Thoughtful Thursday selection, The Power of Positive Leadership. It is a good one. Make this a thoughtful Thursday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.